Adam Gravitz Sports Show.
What's happening, party people? Welcome to the Adam Gravitz Sports Show. This is Jack. Say hello, Adam.
Yeah, what's going on? I guess we're back in person finally. After
you finally
months.
stopped having all your Florida State games happening.
That's true. I think now all my
nights.
Florida State games are now on Wednesday, and yours are all on Tuesday. So that's
it's fine.
fun.
Maryland's on a heater, so if I miss the game and they win, I feel like that's better for the team.
For sure. Yeah, no, this is Super Bowl week, so that's cool. I guess
Super Bowl.
Let's just talk about that. I guess.
Sure, we were just discussing the menu.
Right. Because I'm coming here on
so
Sunday.
Tomorrow I'm going to the grocery store. I'm picking up 12 pounds of meat of various animals.
You're making chili, that's right.
So I have to make a chili. There's a chili cook-off at work.
Okay.
And then I'm going to bring a full crock pot of that.
This is the problem I have though with you, because you're talking. We mentioned off air. You're like, oh, I'm gonna make ghost pepper chili.
Yeah. So
and then we were discussing I'm getting wings, and you're like, oh, I want to get hot.
Yeah.
And then spicy Korean.
Yeah.
Do you want my stomach is going to be the worst stomach of all time.
I have Pepto.
You know what's sad? At this age, I'm probably gonna take some Pepto after I eat.
Yeah. So I have these unlabeled peppers that are in two Ziploc bags.
Do
that
not
I have
put
in glass.
unlabeled peppers. Oh, fuck
and
you.
the thing with them is you have to wear gloves when you cook.
You're
with
not
them.
putting those in there. No. So
usually for every 6 pounds of meat, I'll put one pepper in there.
Oh my God! You're seriously not doing this?
Well,
please.
a couple of years ago for the work cook-off, I put 4 in my chili.
Yeah, and people probably felt like shit.
No, there's one guy he stopped breathing.
Yeah, you're not doing this, dude.
But this year, Alicia grew our own habanero peppers in the backyard. So I'll put 4 of those in there because they're lighter duty.
Oh my God! Okay, fine.
And
we're having habanero flavored chili.
Yeah, I mean it's legit habanero that'll be floating in there.
Great, can't wait.
And then I'm thinking some mango to take the edge off.
Sure, why not? My stomach's gonna feel like crap anyway.
And then I was thinking ground bison, ground beef, and then chopped up cubes of filet or something.
Yeah, that sounds good. Anyway, I am going to Wingstop to order in the stuff. I do still remember the last time I went to Wingstop for a Super Bowl party, and some idiot came in on Sunday and was like, "Can I order?" And they're like, "No, we don't accept orders on Super Bowl Sunday."
I think I went to Wingstop on Super Bowl to pick up our thing as well, and last year, and I got there and it's this is my order.
Yeah.
And at least 2 people came in hey, can we get a dozen wings? They're
No.
tomorrow.
Right. So anyway, my plan is to call in on Saturday for pickup on Sunday.
Yeah.
So we've got that set up. Now, I've discussed off air with you, I think we still need one other thing.
One other main?
Yeah, I think not even a main, I think a small pizza or something. In addition.
For what purpose?
I think pizza, because
You're talking about 3 adults.
Yes.
Who are going to try to consume.
So you just want to do pizza, you just want to do wings and chili. That's it.
Well, let me just, you're going to
Oh, and you also have chips.
You're going to have 2 pounds of meat and chili plus beans.
All right,
beans in there.
fine.
Then plus guac, salsa,
yeah, and I
chips.
guess you do, and you have desserts already and stuff?
And then we'll have to conceptualize some sort of dessert.
Well, you're
we
right.
also have 12 Girl Scout cookie boxes.
All right. Yeah, that's fine. All right. I was just hoping all right, you know what? That's fine. Okay.
Again, 2 kids,
Also,
3
24
adults.
wings, and you're already making plain wings. All right, that's fine.
Yeah, then I'm making
And I get,
a dozen
and there's a
wings for the
fry that
kids.
comes with the wing
And then
pack
the fries
too.
or
All
whatever.
right, so fuck it. All right, we don't need to get extra stuff. All right,
I
so we got a good little.
I can make some stir fry as well if you're gonna get hungry.
If I get hungry, I'll do that. All right, but anyway, that's the menu. So
and then
I got
beer. What beers should I have?
I don't know. How about high noon?
We don't drink seltzer in this house.
Fine. I don't drink beer as much anymore, but fine.
When I go, I'll get you a 6-pack of High Noon.
They come in 4-packs.
I'll get you a 4-pack.
Can you please get me the
God.
peach or pineapple? Thank you.
Can you text me what you want?
Yes.
Okay.
Pineapple high noon.
I can't remember that.
Fine. Just
They're gonna look. Are they gonna look at me funny when I go to the store? They know me there. They're gonna think something's going on.
Everyone drinks high noon.
I don't.
Okay.
When I go to the beer store, they'll be like, "What?
I don't drink beer.
You don't drink beer anymore?"
I don't drink beer anymore. No.
Wow.
I really. It's not that I don't. I just don't like.
You know what? Alicia doesn't really like beer either, and she doesn't like seltzer. I think, you know what? Oh, you know what? This might be the occasion to break out my Bartesian automated alcohol machine and have it just make a bunch of random mixed drinks.
Okay. But
And I
yes,
won't
if
get
you
beer.
want to get me some high noons, that
Or
would
I
be
drink
great.
one of my giant. I have like my giant bottles of beer, like the
Sure.
the 30-ounce beers.
Again, high noon is what I ask for, please.
Okay, so you want a high noon and you
just a
want
4-pack.
wanted the raspberry flavor.
You can make fun of me. No, there's like they have all different flavors:
I
black
know,
cherry,
I know.
pineapple,
No,
peach.
I've seen 'em.
The only flavor, in all seriousness, the only flavor I do not want is grapefruit. If you get anything besides grapefruit, I'll drink.
I mean, I saw them at the tailgates.
Yeah, they're always everyone drinks them, dude. You laugh at it. Literally, everybody drinks them.
Why? They taste so gross.
They do not taste gross. They're really freaking good. So anyway, we have a great spread set up. I'll have to make my order on Saturday, like I said. Now to the game. Philly is 1.5 point favorites.
Okay.
There's going to be, everyone's going to be betting. I saw somebody tweeted that like 1 out of every 5 people are going to be betting or something on the Super Bowl,
Wow.
which is like the same number of people who run during the day or something. It's some crazy number. Like it's some insane number.
What
for
are
the
the
Super Bowl.
good prop bets?
I don't know, like for myself, like I know everyone bets on like the coin toss, the national anthem. What's Rihanna's first song gonna be? I will not be looking at that. I will be looking more at like game prop bets. One I like is like Isaiah Pacheco over 12.5 receiving yards. He had 57 last game, and Mahomes is not going to be 100%.
Yeah.
So you see more dump offs. I like Devontae Smith over 62.5 receiving yards. I like Travis Kelce like over 6.5 receptions. I feel like this is going to be a bit like he may not have all the yards, but I think I could, I also can see a Travis Kelce, and he's tied with Gronkowski for second most like touchdowns. I see him breaking it and getting anytime touchdown. So I might do a lot of like Kelce bets. But yeah, I mean, those are like little ones. Obviously, I'll look at more stuff. There's just crazy shit that you can, like. But I don't know. We'll see what I'll decide what I'm gonna bet. I'm not gonna go crazy, but just make a few bets here and there. But I have the Chiefs winning.
Do you
I have
do
the Chiefs.
squares?
I do not do squares. I think I don't do squares. I think they're dumb. But I don't want to do squares.
So you just mentioned you think the Chiefs are going to
I
win.
think the Chiefs are gonna win. Yeah, I think it's gonna be close. Like I could see a 31-27 type thing.
It sounds like a good Super Bowl.
I don't see I do see a lot of touchdowns being scored. So I don't know if I there's like field goal bets. I don't know if I love those because I think both teams are just gonna be able to score.
Also, I think the mentality will be that you're not going to win this game with field goals
No,
unless it's the last play of the game. So
I agree with that.
you need to score touchdowns.
I also could see a Miles Sanders over his rushing yards because I think the Chiefs play 2 high safeties, which means I think the safeties that means they're back. Mm-hmm. So I think you'll see a lot more running.
The safeties aren't in there for run support.
Right. So I could see a lot of them running the ball early. So I could see Miles Sanders going over his rushing yards. But I'll have to see what the number is on Sunday. But yeah, that's all. Like I said, I think the Chiefs win. And yeah. I mean, I don't have a really rooting interest in it. I'm not gonna be I'm so angry if the Eagles win. I know that people in this area will be. I'm not. I don't care.
But you are anti-Philly.
I'm only
You're
anti-Philly.
anti-Philly fan.
I'm anti-Philly fan. I don't anti-Eagles. Philly
I like the
fans
city
are
of Philadelphia.
Huh?
I've always had a good time visiting.
Yeah, no, I
Philadelphia.
mean, I know Philly fans, they're annoying, but they're just passionate. I bet if I lived in Philly, I'd be just like them.
Yeah, that's probably why you hate them so much.
It might be,
Because
honestly.
you can see yourself in them.
Oh, I could absolutely see myself as a Philly fan.
You just wish you could climb up a greased telephone
No,
pole.
I mean, I get very intense about my team, so I would see myself as I think I would be the classic Philly fan.
Yeah. You'd also fit in Boston too, probably.
Oh yeah, I fit in all those scumbag cities. Absolutely,
But not Dallas, not LA,
no.
because they're front runner
Absolutely.
bandwagoners.
No, and one thing I think you can say about me with the teams that I like, I don't really think I like any front runners.
No, well,
Or you say FSU?
we'll see. Next year, FSU is a favorite,
Right, but besides,
but you've also
okay,
slogged through
I
a
like
decade
the
of them being
Dolphins.
mediocre.
I've liked the Dolphins,
Yeah.
the Nationals, and the Wizards.
Yeah,
I really don't think we're talking
Yeah.
ton of front runner stuff here.
It's fair.
So yeah, I think you're right. I would be probably a big Philly. But anyway,
I think
I think the Eagles. Or not Eagles. I think the Chiefs win.
that sounds reasonable. However,
You're taking the Eagles. That's fine.
well, let's think about it. I think if Mahomes was 100% healthy,
I think he's going to be close enough.
think he'll be good
he's
enough,
already.
however-
he'll have had 3
however-
weeks off,
Yeah.
2 weeks off. I think he's better than he'll be 85%.
I would feel more confident if he were 100%
So you're picking the
healthy.
Chiefs. You're picking the
However,
Eagles. So that's fine.
I don't.
It's fine. I mean,
The Eagles win a lot of games, and they're
they do.
very good.
Also, the Chiefs win a lot of games.
I know, but something about the Eagles doesn't make sense to me.
Okay.
Like, it just doesn't feel
They haven't
right.
been challenged in the playoffs.
It doesn't
That's
feel
something.
right. I feel like they're that.
So you're
team.
picking the Chiefs. That's what it sounds like. You're picking the Chiefs.
I'm trying to talk myself into picking the Chiefs.
I mean, again, I also think everyone like going like, "Oh my god, the Chiefs have all these receivers out." It's like these
Doesn't
receivers
matter.
like
They were not that
okay,
good.
like they'll have Juju for the game. Tony
Yeah.
already said he's playing, which means he'll play 7 plays and they get hurt.
Yeah.
You have Kelsey, who's basically a wide receiver.
Yeah.
They have these other like again, Pacheco is a good pass catcher. McKinnon, and again, not saying he's gonna do. Who knows what he's gonna bring? But Clyde Edwards-Helaire is a decent pass catcher. Like I know
Yeah.
he's been out for a while, but like everyone's like, oh, they don't have the receivers. They don't have the receivers. Like they didn't have great receivers this year anyway. They had Travis Kelsey and like
A bunch of dudes.
and a bunch of dudes. Like Juju's gonna be fine. So
Yeah.
I think that's being overblown. So yeah, I think the Chiefs win this game. I think they'll make just enough plays. Again, it won't be a blowout on either side. I don't
Yeah.
think. So that's
Okay.
That's my quick little thing.
I think I can accept the Chiefs being the
Okay.
team to win.
that's good.
I won't be rooting for anyone though.
No, I'm not rooting for anyone really either.
I'll be
I mean, if I bet, like, I'm gonna bet the Chiefs to win. I'm gonna bet Chiefs money line, so I'll be
Yeah.
rooting for the Chiefs. But besides that, yeah.
Okay.
Speaking of, well, no, I was trying to have a good segue.
was your
but-
transition?
No, I had no good transition there.
You
I was
just
gonna-
you just threw it out there.
I just
and
threw it
then
out there and I
you fell
fucked it up.
apart.
I fucked it up.
Speaking of
Hand
a
up.
thing,
Hand
continue.
up. I messed that one up.
That's good.
I don't know. Speaking of a team that will not be making the championship of
my
their
gosh,
respect of their
oh.
sport, our Wizards, man. Where do we start with this? Do we want to go with like what they should do by Thursday, which
Well, I
is the
want to
trade
talk
deadline,
about what happens
over the weekend?
over the weekend.
Okay.
Where
Embarrass. How about this?
I want to frame it for those
Okay.
folks who don't watch the games who
Yeah.
aren't us. 2 nights in a row,
Yep.
our Wizards
Yep.
got out to
20
point leads
in the first half. Yes.
and blew both of them,
First time in over 25 years.
and then proceeded to get the doors blown off
They got
them
boat race last night.
against Cleveland.
Which, by the way, watching Cleveland, you can just tell the difference between like that's a well-coached team,
yeah,
and then you just watch the Wizards. It's just
Yeah.
it's such a
and
difference
both
in just
teams
everything.
that the Wizards blew the games to, they were missing
They're-
the opponents were missing a lot of their stars.
No, Portland was only missing like Nurkic. The Nets definitely were. The Nets,
Regardless,
absolutely. No, it was
is-
embarrassing.
is your
it was
Wizards
pathetic. It's
had
just,
20-point leads.
yeah.
We should be able to coast that to the end of the game.
This is just who they are. Like we shouldn't be shocked. I will give credit to you. On Saturday, they got to a 20-point lead. You're like,
Nope.
well, they're gonna blow this one. And I'm like, no. I'm like, it's the Nets. They're missing like every player.
Nope.
And then Cam Thomas proceeded to look like Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
It's just their problem is, and I think you can agree with this. If they get a big lead, they don't know how to play with the lead.
No.
And like if you cut into their lead, their psyche gets all fucked up. And that's on the coach. Our coach, you and I, you know my feelings on Wes Unseld Jr. He is atrocious. He is terrible. He makes no adjustments. He doesn't change rotations. He does nothing.
The
So-
way you blow a 20-point lead is
you don't have good-
is you have bad lineups
Yep.
and you don't have a play call or a timeout to
Right.
stop the bleeding.
Yeah, I mean, how many times were we watching? Like teams would cut into our lead by like from 20 to like 6, and he's just sitting there.
No.
Just, I don't know.
You know what? Let's throw in 3-point guards at the same time.
What is it? Why do the last two coaches like doing this?
Let's put Denny out there as our
Oh
only
my-
scoring option and just hope
It's
he
just
makes buckets.
again, but this is what happens. Like this is what happened, and I don't want to hear. Oh well, didn't have Kuzma and Beal.
Doesn't matter.
Well, this is what happens when your general manager doesn't know how to draft. Because if you knew how to draft, you'd have a situation like the
Plug
Nets
it in.
where you had Cam Thomas, who
Yep.
by the way, 27th pick. Guess what? Had a chance to get him
Yep.
in 2021, but nope. We traded for Aaron Holiday and the pick that turned out to be Isaiah Todd,
Yeah. Who doesn't even get to play.
who doesn't get to play. That's another story.
It's okay though, because last night Johnny Davis
Had
got in
2 points.
and scored his average.
I'm going to say it right now. I think he's going to go down as worse than Petrov and Vesely. I absolutely think that. I don't want to hear, oh, well, when he was at Wisconsin, he sucked his first year and then he came in. Yeah,
different.
he was the only guy at Wisconsin.
Yeah.
He was the only guy. He's on a team now with Beal, Kuzma, and Porzingis. He's never going to touch the ball.
No.
So, like, watching Cam Thomas play, it's like that would have been the perfect guy here in DC.
Mm-hmm.
All he does is score the basketball. And what do they complain about with Washington? We don't have a
Can't
bench.
score.
We can't score. This kid would have been perfect. But nope. We have to have Isaiah Todd, who in 2 years has maybe played in 6 NBA games.
Yeah.
Maybe. Mm-hmm. But don't worry. We have 2 more fully guaranteed years still left of him. I'm so angry with this team. It's so frustrating. Like, oh, well, they should be on an 8-game winning streak. No, they just suck. This team sucks. Thursday is the trade deadline. We both know what's going to happen. The only deal they might make, This is why I love this team. There was like a tweet that came out. It's like Josh Richardson from the Spurs, who are trying to. He's available for an expiring contract and a second-round pick. Guarantee you that's what they're going to do. Will Barton. I'm not even bullshitting you. Will Barton in a 2027 second for Josh Richardson. Watch. Just watch. It's moving the deck chairs. I'm just telling you that's going to be the move.
Yeah.
That's going to be the move. Because then they'll be like, Josh brings championship experience. Some dumb shit, Tommy horse
Don't
shit.
forget we could send them Kendrick Nunn.
No,
too.
that thing. Why is Kendrick Nunn playing over Jordan Goodwin? I don't get this. Sorry,
He has no future here.
no future here, and yet Jordan Goodwin just languishes at times, languishes.
Hangs out.
Also, Corey Kispert couldn't guard a tree. That guy plays no defense.
No defense.
None. This guy is destined to be Duncan Robinson. He's
And
Duncan
if he's
Robinson.
not making shots,
He's
doing
worthless.
good. Yeah.
Worthless on the court.
He's a Bertans who tries harder.
No, he's a Duncan Robinson.
Yeah.
What's going to happen is, I'm telling you, somebody's going to pay this kid $12 million a year, because you're right, he can shoot.
Yeah.
He can shoot. And guess what's going to happen? They're going to pay him $12 million a year, and then they're going to be like, oh, God, he can't cover anybody. Mm-hmm. And then he's going to become Duncan Robinson, which means it's a perfect job, by the way.
Yeah.
He gets guaranteed money to sit on the bench
Yeah.
because they don't trust him in big games. So, yeah, man, like I said, Thursday, they should be selling. They won't, because we have an owner who's a fucking idiot. We have a general manager who, I don't know why anybody is surprised that he's just as bad as his predecessor, being that he was under his predecessor for how many years? 15 years.
Yeah.
What did you think was going to happen when the guy was learning from Ernie Grunfeld? Did you think all of a sudden he was going to have a different mindset and a different strategy?
Who knows?
No. They're the Spider-Man meme. Ernie and Tommy are looking at each other. They're the Spider-Man fucking meme.
Spider-Man.
Again, Ted is going to look like an idiot when they maybe get the 10th seed. I just don't know what are you playing for? That's what I say. And I get too heated on this. What are you playing for? What are you playing for? I am so tired. When they're paying somebody $50 million a year, he needs to be a game changer. Bradley Beal's not a game changer. He's a very good player. He's not a game changer.
Mm-hmm.
I love that there's another tweet, Miami Heat are interested in Bradley Beal.
Okay.
Awesome.
Here you
Great.
go.
The Heat have nothing I want. Tyler Hero? No thanks. I don't know, man. But you agree with me though, on Thursday, we're going to be hoping for a big trade of Porzingis for picks and players, or Kuzma for picks and players. All we're going to see, bank on it, Will Barton and a 2027 second round pick for Josh Richardson. Just watch.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm telling you, that's going to be the trade.
The team needs first round picks, and they
And
can't
again,
afford.
of their recent first round picks, there's only one I see that has a future in Washington. That's Danny Avdija. That's it. And that's that's
bare minimum.
bare minimum, because I think he can at least he's a great defender, but he's not consistent offensively at all. So they need first round picks, but nope, this team will trade for Josh Richardson and say oh, that's our move.
And then pay $100 million between Kuzma, Porzingis, and Beal, and
To
then
win 42 games.
and then you've got nothing left.
Nothing. See, that's the part that's the most frustrating. It's you want to build around these three? Fine. If you hit on your draft picks,
Yeah.
then you can do that. Cleveland, for instance. Cleveland was able to do the Donovan Mitchell trade. You know why? Because they hit on Ochai. Well, we don't know if they hit on Ochai Abaji, but because they hit on Colin Sexton.
Yeah.
Because they signed Lauri Markkanen into a relatively inexpensive deal and he ended up playing well. Because they already had Jared Allen. Because they had Evan Mobley. See, Cleveland was well, fuck, we were bad after LeBron. We have to suck. And guess what they did? They sucked that year the year that we went all out with Russell Westbrook and made the playoffs. They sucked balls and they got Evan Mobley.
Yeah.
How would you feel if remember?
We wanted
How
Evan
many
Mobley.
times was I suck this year to get Evan Mobley or Scotty Barnes?
Yeah.
I was saying it the whole fucking time. And what did we do? No, we busted our ass to make it to the play-in tournament, and we got Corey fucking Kispert. It's just, there's no rhyme or reason with what this team does. That's it. There's just none. There's none.
No, it's
So like I said, Thursday will be...
just Kendrick, none of it.
Thursday we're going to get what I said. So
I just squeeze that in there because he won't be on the team in a few weeks. Yeah, no, that's it's tough because I still I don't know why I torture myself by watching all the games.
Yeah.
Because I know it's gonna happen.
Right.
But
No,
I still like sports. It's just
Right.
frustrating.
It's just so frustrating when it's Ted never comes out and says anything. There's no hope in Wes losing his job. There's no hope in Tommy losing his job. We are both what are we, masochists, where we just sit there and we're we know what's gonna happen. We still watch this shit.
I mean, I grew up a Maryland sports fan, so
Yeah.
I know it's like.
But speaking of the trade deadline, we did have one big trade before the deadline.
We did.
Your boy Kyrie Irving is now a
anti-vaxxer
and hater of Jews,
and
hater of Jews.
anti-Semite.
Yeah.
Kyrie
is now
Irving.
a Dallas Maverick in a trade for our friend Spencer Dinwiddie,
the best teammate of all time.
Oh my god, that guy can go fuck himself. Dorian Finney-Smith, who I actually like, and then like some picks in the like down the line, like 2027, 2029. I don't know why everyone's like, oh, I love this for Dallas. Like, does anybody really think Kyrie? Also, question: how does Kyrie and Luka work? There's one basketball, right? Yeah. And they're both like ball dominant. That's gonna be a fun one. Also with Dallas, they just traded their only defensive guy in Dorian Finney-Smith. They're gonna play no defense.
Yeah, they don't.
Like, okay, does it make them a little bit more of a contender? Sure. Are they beating Denver? Are they beating Memphis? Are they beating Golden State in a 7-game series? I don't think so. Maybe you do. I don't. No.
I don't see them getting along.
No, I'm saying I don't see this like making Dallas an actual Western Conference contender, really.
No.
Like a real contender. I think they can win a first-round series, maybe, but I don't think they can get past the second round. Not with that lack of defense. For the Nets, I actually think they got a decent return for a guy that's not going to be like that wasn't going to resign.
Yeah.
Again, we both hate Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie's a piece of shit of a person, but like he is a good solid. I guess he's a good role player. He is.
If he's your backup point guard, that's
he's
fine.
not a bad. I mean, yeah, but he's a good role. And Finney-Smith is a very good defensive. Like he's a perfect 3-and-D guy.
Yeah.
And you got some draft picks, so like I really don't have a problem with the trade for the Nets, to be honest with you. And that might be weird, but I actually think it might be a win for the Nets because I don't know if Kyrie. You think Kyrie's staying there?
No.
Like he's just gonna go both to LA. Apparently, he still wants like a 4-year max deal. You think the Mavs are stupid. They might give him a 4-year max deal. I would hope not, but yeah, that was the trade. I expect to see a lot more on by Thursday. Watch out for the Raptors. I think the Raptors are going to make a lot of moves.
But the Raptors are a smart organization.
But
right?
I'm saying they have so many like 6'8" like wing guys that they're going to
the
trade.
Florida State of the NBA.
Basically, yeah, they're going to trade. They're going to trade at least like one or two of them to get like to recoup some picks and young players. Trying to think what other teams. Bulls. Watch out for the Bulls. I'm trying to think what other teams might make trades. I don't know any of those are the two teams that off the top of my head I would say watch out for. So
gotcha.
We got the deadline, like I said, on Thursday.
Exciting.
Anything else? Anything else? Anything else? Anything else?
In the NBA?
No, just in sports. I
was
guess in
going to
general.
bring up college basketball, but
yeah,
I
we
just
can,
peeped
sure.
the Maryland-Michigan State score. Maryland's off to a strong start, being down 13-0 to start the game.
It's not great.
Not ideal.
That's not ideal. My school, I guess we won. I don't know. We stink.
But at what cost?
That's
everything.
No, I'm just at a point. Like I've already said it. Like Hamilton has to retire. Like he did come out and kind of like blame himself.
Well, that's
no,
nice.
he was just like, I didn't really focus enough on the portal and like this, that, and the other. It's like, you did have injuries.
Well,
but
saying you didn't focus on the portal is really blaming the players.
No, he's saying like he should have gotten more. He went like he had like a 6-person high school class and only took like one portal kid, and then the portal kid tore his ACL before the season started.
Okay, but
and like 2 of the high school kids didn't play or like barely played this year, so he kind of took responsibility. I will say this. I think he gets one more if I was FSU, I give him one more year. Yeah. And I say like next year you have to make the NCAA tournament or not you're fired, but like
it's time to retire.
It's time to retire. Right. You know who else needs to retire? Your boy Jim Boeheim. My God. That guy is one of the most insufferable pricks in college basketball. Did you see his comments he made?
What did he say?
He basically said that like Pittsburgh, Miami, and Wake Forest all paid for their teams. It's like, and what's funny by the way is he has some guy like some big time booster who's like who paid a kid like 7 figures to come to his school. Also, it's kind of rich coming from Jim Boeheim, who I believe like in 2015 was sanctioned by the NCAA for like impermissible benefits. He's just Jim Boeheim is just an asshole. Like, and what sucks for Syracuse is you can't get rid of him either. He basically said like Syracuse basketball's nothing without me. Like, wow, you're just a dick.
Yeah.
Listen to his press conferences. I'm telling you, YouTube Jim Boeheim press conferences and just see how he demeans reporters for asking simple questions. He's just an asshole, and I always root for them to lose now because of what happened last year with Florida State against Syracuse, where his shithead of a son like kicked one of our or like punched one of our guys in the balls, and then said, "Oh no, it was our guy's fault because he was playing physical." After that, I was like, "Fuck you, Boeheim," and I hope you. Oh, I hate Jim Boeheim so much. So
good.
That was a story. You know what else is crazy?
What's that?
Duke, North Carolina got no pub, and like it's crazy.
Yeah, it's great.
Like I know
it's a
you
wonderful
hate,
world to live in.
No, I know. I'm just saying though, it's crazy that like Duke, North Carolina, which is usually like the cream of the crop game on that Saturday, got no pub at all.
I think that's
Absolutely
better for
insane.
college basketball.
I don't know if I agree with you on that one.
All right, Maryland's cracked the seal. We're only down 15-1.
Not great. I mean, it's weird. It's two teams that like need a win badly too. I thought Maryland was turning the corner. I guess I was wrong.
Well, look, as you see, road games in college basketball are
in
impossible.
college. I will say this for betting wise: if you see like a relatively even game, take the home team. Like unless they're playing like, if you're playing like Louisville or Minnesota,
Yeah.
fine, take that whatever like that road team. But if it's a relative like Maryland, Michigan State, like two relatively even teams,
The line was 4.5.
still take Michigan. I'm just saying,
Yeah.
home court advantage in college basketball
It's everything.
is everything. Like I'm just saying, like for instance, tonight Marquette played Connecticut. You're like, oh, Connecticut's been terrible. Marquette's ranked number 10. Connecticut beat him by like 20.
Of course.
I'm just telling you, home teams matter in
it's college basketball.
college
that's
basketball,
why the NCAA tournament's so awesome.
I know because
everything's a neutral
everything's
site.
neutral. Well, it's not.
Mostly neutral, unless there's like.
well, if you're like
5
the
years
one
ago,
seed,
Duke.
you're playing in like Kansas, and it's Kansas City. That's not really a neutral site.
Okay,
No,
well,
I'm just
they're
saying.
also the 1 seed, so.
No, I know what you're saying, but yeah, so that's that. Yeah, like I said, Super Bowl on Sunday. Everyone's excited. I'm actually excited for the halftime show.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not just because it's Rihanna and she's hot and awesome. I think she's going to put on a good show.
Of course she will.
Like I'm trying to think. Like some of these halftime shows, it's like I don't know. Some of them have been kind of crappy.
Yeah.
I think Rihanna will be good. I mean, everyone likes Rihanna, right?
course,
like
who doesn't
you
like
can't
her?
dislike Rihanna.
Yeah.
Like I'm trying to think like what would be a bad halftime show if they
I
chose it.
mean, lots of options. Ted
Yeah.
Nugent,
Huh?
Kid Rock.
Ted Nugent, Kid Rock. No, I mean, like I liked when they did. What was it? Was it last year? Like Dre and all them.
Mm-hmm.
That was good.
Yeah.
I think Rihanna's going to be really good.
Yeah,
That's
she'll
all
be
I'm saying.
great.
So I'm excited for the game. You're excited for the game. We're both rooting for the Chiefs. I think.
I'm rooting for everyone to have a good time.
Oh God, you sound like Steve Hurts. It's so fucking annoying. I'm rooting to not have a stomach issue the next morning.
You will.
That's fair to say, right?
You will definitely have stomach issues.
Oh my God, I'm so not looking forward to Monday morning. But you know what? Like everyone gets this. You get this once a year. Well, I mean not, but I'm gonna be. Look, I'm not gonna be feeling good. I already know it. I'm already going into Sunday knowing I'm not gonna feel good.
You're prepping.
Oh, I mean, I know
Well,
it.
you need to start hydrating and eating like
Salads.
fibrous salads. That
Oh, I
open
will.
up
I'll
your-
eat salads.
your
Oh
gut.
no, Saturday will be a
You
salad.
it's like when the grounds crew like puts new turf down for.
Oh
the,
no,
for
I
the
mean if
big
I'm gonna be
game,
eating wings and chili and
your sodium levels will be through the roof.
oh, I mean again, I also don't eat as bad as everyone thinks. So it's like
I don't think you eat
I
that
think
badly.
like I said, I'll eat salads like on Saturday and whatnot. So I'll be prepped.
Be
so-
doomsday prep. It's good.
I'll be doomsday prep. So yeah, that's that.
Cool.
Good show.
Very good. Good times.
I know.
Ugh, give me my house 2 days in 1 week. Nightmare.
Well, your kids were the one that invited me. So
Yeah. Well,
did they
one
not?
wanted you. The other one's like the worst thing about the Super Bowl is gonna be friend Adam. So
Which one
who do you
invited?
think?
Oh, Sheeran.
Yeah.
Yeah, she does not. Yeah, she doesn't. She also doesn't like anything.
Well, she likes saying mean things.
She does like saying. She's very
She's kind
mean.
of a troll.
Yeah, you got you have two very different ones. One likes to be super nice. The other one just likes to be a troll and just be very mean.
Yeah.
Oh, last thing I got to see Max on Sunday.
Nice.
A lot of fun.
How's he doing?
He was very
Max
good.
Scherzer or Max your
Max, my nephew.
Nephew.
You always, you use that same joke every time. He was very good. We had dinner. He played around. He only freaked out once, and this is understandable. Their next door neighbor has like a pit bull.
Oh, nice.
So like obviously it's protected by like, fence and everything, but like Max is in his little fire truck
Yeah.
and the dog just starts barking at him.
Yeah.
So what do you think the kid does?
Starts crying.
Fucking freaks the hell out and
Yeah.
starts crying. And so but after like but the neighbor, to their credit, like put the dog in the backyard, and then he's fine,
He could
2-year-old.
feast on some other child that he mauled.
Oh Jesus. But anyway, no, he was good. He had fun. He I think he kind of knows my name. Kind of.
It should.
And
Does he call you Unky Adam?
No, he can't say uncle, but he says like he called me Aga, which is his weird way of saying Adam.
Maybe MAGA?
Yeah, it's Matt. Yeah, fuck, you're so stupid. No, but he was good. We had fun. So every time I get to see him, I see him like I'd say I see him like once a month now. So I think that's pretty good. I'll see him
Yeah.
next month for his birthday. So
Well, that's good.
yeah, but I got to see him this past weekend, so that was great.
Well, nice. I'm glad.
Yep.
All right. Well, good stuff. think that's fair.
That's a good show.
Nah, I think everyone who's made it to this point makes it to the end of the show club.
They do.
So good for you. Congratulations, you the listener.
Oh, Jesus.
For Adam, this is Jack. This has been the Adam Gravitz Sports Show. Have a great night.
The Adam Gravitz Sports Show.